Hello.
Hi.
How's everybody doing? Let me stress that out a bit. Welcome back. Maybe put it down a
Your
little
little
bit.
boom.
Little boomstick here.
Boom mic.
Yeah, it's getting dirty too. I need to clean
It's
this.
a little dusty.
Clean this desk up. Looks like somebody sprinkled some crack on it.
Do you know what these remind me of?
What?
Have you seen the
How did you stroke it like
Because
it's an
that's
animal?
what they do. Have you seen those what is it called? ASMR? Do you know what ASMR is?
No.
It's like when people like to watch people clean things or they'll go
Are you talking about like a fetish?
It's not a fetish. If anyone knows how to explain it, wants to explain it to King Boomer. But it's supposed to be meditation for your mind. So you're supposed to put on these earphones and this person's like, how's your day going today? You've never seen those. I think he's scared of me now. Someone please explain what I'm saying.
It worries.
This isn't a fetish thing.
It worries me.
I don't like it. I've just seen it.
As a human being, it worries me that societies have come up with something like this.
Oh, yeah.
I would put it right next to goat fucking.
Maybe I have a really weird algorithm. Because I get stuff like that.
Are you into this?
No, I don't. It actually annoys me.
That sounds... I don't know. I don't know what to do with this information.
They'll take makeup brushes and they'll go
No.
And you're supposed to like the sound of it. It's supposed to calm you.
Why?
Does that make you feel calm?
Why would that be calm?
Does that make you
Calming.
feel calm?
No.
If someone's whispering.
Makes me feel like I'm about to get bent over. Yeah, it sounds creepy.
Someone please explain to Brian what ASMR is.
It sounds like some words that I'm not allowed to say. No, I don't want to. No.
Okay,
I don't.
Someone will say
from the
it.
description you gave me, I do not want to check this out.
Okay.
Okay. But
hi, we're here.
Yes, we're here. Okay. Derry Girls, episode 2. We're going back to Derry. You ready?
Yeah.
All right. Let's just get right into it.
Go. Okay.
After that.
I feel it in my fingers, I feel it in my toes. Love is all around me, and so the feeling grows. It's written in the wind, it's everywhere I go.
Sweet Jesus.
So if you really love me, come on and let it show.
Did I not ban this one? See? And it's love, the power of love. All you need is love. How deep is your love? It must have been love. I want to know what love is. I will always love you. No, sister? You didn't?
There'll be no end, 'cause on my love you can depend.
I like this girl.
Put on the list.
Wonderful girls, lovely stuff. Before I dismiss you for the weekend, a few announcements. On Monday morning, several of our Year 13s will face their GCSE Maths reset. Now, I know how daunting reset examinations can be, so if anyone is feeling anxious or worried, or even if you just want to chat, please do not come crying to me. Let me see.
Come on, the fuck.
Notice from Mr. Macaulay.
She's gives me what was the teacher in Mr. Gilbert vibes.
Yeah, quite
A little bit.
Quite different though.
But the same kind of teaching method, kind of. That's something he would say. I know you might be under a lot of stress for exams this week. So please, if you're stressed, don't come crying to me about it. That would be something he'd say.
This year's destination for the Euro Trotters trip will be dramatic pause. Did you actually want me to do the dramatic pause? Paris, it's going to be Paris. If you need any further information, there is a stall in the foyer. Sadly, I am unable to come on this one as I despise the French.
Father, Son, Holy Spirit.
She's Miss.
No!
She's Mrs. Gilbert.
Oh my god! Yet another show where the French get thrown under the bus.
Poor
by
French.
It seems that even the Irish hate them. Is the hatred of the French what unites the British Isles?
I don't
know. Oh man.
La pendule fait tic-tac.
There's so much unity. The Champs-Élysées, the Arc de Triomphe, the Louvre.
A French fella. That's what I want to do. Nation of rights. My family's going funny just thinking about it.
Could you not use that word, Michelle?
What family?
Why do you have to be so coarse?
Oh, what's the big deal? We all have one.
I don't.
You are one.
Of course, Beckett lived in Paris. And if anybody's influenced my writing, it
What,
is...
Brenda Beckett from 12A?
No, not Brenda Beckett. Beckett.
If we go to Paris, I'd like to meet Nicole.
Who's Nicole?
For God's sake, how many times? It's just an ad. She's not a real person. Neither is Papa.
Be good conversation practice as well, you know, for the orals.
Which will be the only oral that you...
Yeah, okay, Michelle.
You let me finish.
Well, I sense where you're going.
Blowjobs.
Oh, God. Don't tell me Charlene Cavan has gone. She is dying about herself. Oh, I'm so good looking. Oh, I'm so popular.
I love her
This girl
faces.
makes like the most incredible faces.
She does. Her and Will need to do a show together. That would be the best show.
Yeah, it would be.
There ever was a more shallow, self-absorbed, genuinely unpleasant human being to be with.
Erin.
Hi. Good. Grand. Not too bad. Can't complain. Is the answer I'd have given if you'd asked who I was.
Right. Are you signing up for Paris? I can't convince that lot to come. Looks like I'm gonna need someone to hang out with.
It would be an honor.
Okay. Well, I'll see you later then.
You will, Charlene. Indeed you will. Did you hear that? The Charlene Cavan wants to hang around with little old me.
You know what I admire most about you, Erin? Your unshakable principles.
Bonjour, tout le monde. Comment
Oh my god, this girl.
Wise up, Jenny.
Where do we sign?
Hold on. Stole the fucking ball. 375 quid. Are you for real?
What? £375 each? Isn't there some sort of group discount?
It's not Club 18 to 30.
Where's the pity?
That's a bit steep, Jenny. Just dip into your trust fund. I do it all the time.
Or what?
It's like an account your parents set up for you to help pay for things like university, your first car, educational trips.
I did not know about this. Did you know about this? Oh, what the fuck? Trust funds, you say? Interesting.
They're all gonna go home and their parents
Wait.
are gonna be like, we don't have
Wait,
that shit.
I think I found my favorite character in here. We found our Neil in the group.
Oh, I could already have told you that. That's definitely Neil.
Did you know about this? Oh, what the
She's
fuck?
like fucking. Look at her with the
Yeah.
flag.
Yep, no, she's Neil.
Interesting.
Look at her.
That's Neil's wife right there.
That is Neil's wife.
It is.
It is.
That's the girl.
We need a crossover.
Yes.
Trust fund, of course. No bother at all. Pass us in the phone. I just need to ring the bank.
76543321. That's the account number and the password.
Sorry.
What is it again? What was it now? Oh, aye. Catch your cell phone.
Dad, for God's sake, will you turn that down?
I have turned it down. It's at zero.
We'll have an opportunity there.
I don't know how he does it.
Are you telling me I don't have a trust fund?
There you go. You're not as slow as you look.
Do I have a
Oh.
trust fund, Mary?
Listen, girls, there are no trust funds. There are no funds, period. For God's sake.
Okay, that's one portion of red fish, one portion of white fish, 2 bags of chips.
No. 2 bags won't be enough.
2's plenty, Joe.
4. 4
Oh my
should
gosh,
cover
that
us.
baby's so
3 then,
cute.
we'll compromise.
I'll compromise you through that window.
That's enough, Dad.
The tight bastard's trying to starve us all, Mary.
Okay, 4 bags of chips then.
And I want 12 chicken nuggets, a small battered hot dog, plenty of onions, plenty of...
Get a move on, Daddy. With that chippy. Well, it's every man for him.
Yo, I got a question for you, babe.
What?
What if that ends up being my hair? It looks like it's on its way to that
We could just shift
without the
it.
curls.
I think you just need to like have the whole thing gone. Like not bald, but like the little island.
Just keep that?
The little poof island needs to go. It needs to just be a...
What if I got rid of everything except the poof island?
That's what I... I don't know. You have to get rid of the poof island.
I'd look like a Super Mario character.
4 bags of chips then.
And I want 12 chicken nuggets, a small battered hot dog, plenty of onions, plenty of...
Get a move on, Daddy. With that chippy. Well, it's every man for himself on a Friday night.
I am trying to concentrate here, Erin.
All right, Mommy.
All right, love. Did you ask about the trust fund?
I don't have one.
Take it that means I don't have one.
For the love of God.
Oh my
Will
God.
4 bags be enough?
More than enough.
I say we'd need 5 to be safe. Do you not think that?
Stick down, Faith.
5 bags of chips then.
I'll have a chicken fillet burger. No lettuce, no tomato, no cheese.
I'll just write plain, will I?
No onions, no cucumber.
1 plain.
No relish, no pickles, no mayonnaise.
No chicken.
What do you mean, no chicken?
Yeah, what do you mean no chicken?
It's a chicken burger. Of course I want chicken. What are you? A simpleton?
Oh.
No chicken.
I agree. Shame on
Uncle
him.
Colin. Well, I'm not taking it. I've been stung once already this week. An hour and 45 minutes talking about his new shoelaces.
Sure, I've stopped answering my phone altogether for fear it's him, Mary.
Will you take it, Dad?
No chance, love. I mean, I know I shouldn't say this about my own brother, but by Christ, he's a boring bastard.
Well, is somebody going to take it or not? Don't you be cheeky.
Less of the cheek, you.
How's it going, Colin?
Would you ever think of going cordless?
I was brave and cold earlier, that's true.
Jana Sharkey went cordless and she's like a new woman now, Jerry.
No, it's not as cold now.
She can make a call from her living room, from her kitchen, from her bedroom.
Right, look, Colin, I don't have long. We're sitting to the chippy here.
And the other night, right, and this is no word of a lie, she rang me from the bath. These cordless phones are the future.
What? Oh
When
my
did
God.
this show come out?
What's
Or what year is it supposed to be?
It's supposed to be like 1990, 90s. I don't know exactly what year. I think it said in the first episode, though. But I'm struggling to remember. I'm going to guess
Yeah.
95. Maybe even a little
That's a
before.
good year.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's a good year.
It is. So yeah, these people. Well, the show it takes place when you were born.
I had a phone on a cord.
Did you?
Mm-hmm. In my bedroom.
Were you? Did you? You
Yeah,
were
I
one of the
remember
last
having that.
families hanging on to that.
No, it was like my own personal phone.
Excuse me.
I think I was in like... It was like my own personal phone, so like my friends just had phone numbers to it.
Yeah.
But it was on a cord.
Those were the days that if you wanted to know who was on the other end of the phone, you actually had to answer the fucking thing.
Yeah, and if your mom picked up the other phone in the kitchen, she could
Yeah.
hear what you were saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They always tried
Can't
to
do that
sneak
with
it
Adrian
too.
now.
You could sneak it too, like
Yeah.
if you pulled it up very slow.
And then cover it so you couldn't hear
Yeah.
like, to breathe. Yeah.
Oh man.
Our Colin's in the police station. Last night, 2 gunmen forced their way into his house, tied him up, stole his van.
Dirty bastards.
Oh, God, love you poor critter. You ought to come straight round here, do you hear me? Oh, of course, of course.
Is he alright?
He is traumatised, Jerry. You'll take a stick and kidney pie. Do you think 5 bags will be enough?
That's a lot of chips.
It is.
7 bags of chips, 12 chicken nuggets, 1 small battered hot dog, 1 plain chicken burger.
Give me that, mate.
Thank you, Vanilla. All right. Any joy with the trust fund?
No, according to my ma, we're actually quite poor.
Hi. I think we might be as well.
What's yours?
Can I please get one fish supper and 1 cowboy special, please, Vanilla? Thank you, please.
I'll be ready when it's ready.
Well, Jenny Joyce was talking to your fat hole about this trust fund thing.
What's yours?
Don't rush me, Vanilla. Where the fuck are we going to get the money for Paris now? We could sell our organs.
We could. We could sell our organs. Or, and forgive me if this is a bit left field, but could we not, get jobs?
There are no jobs in Derry. That's all you ever hear anybody say.
So what are these?
I never really looked at this before. I just assumed they were all dead cat posters.
Missing cat posters.
You're an optimist. I'm not sure if I'd be suited to any of these. They're all very practical and I'm just more creative.
How
You're
old
more
are
of a
they?
slabber.
Well, they're in high school, so it's. Like, I'm guessing like 15, 16.
Yeah, I think they said they were. I forgot if she said 15 or 16.
Maybe 14 or 15. I don't know.
I think they said 15
Yeah.
or 16.
Fuck's sake. I think other people are onto this thing here.
Oi, I'm not asking you again. A large curry body, vanilla. And don't be shy with the salt now. What about the wee limey?
Well, Deco.
I'm okay, thanks.
What?
I don't really want anything.
You don't want anything?
How could you not want anything? It's lovely.
I just don't really fancy it, that's all.
I don't understand.
Are you not feeling well, James?
I don't like it, okay? It's too greasy. It's much, much too greasy. Even the smell of it makes me feel physically sick.
I'm sorry that you had to hear that, Vanilla.
You're a fucking embarrassment.
Get him out of here. You heard the woman?
Knock at the door. This must have been, we're talking it.
I think that was the first of many times we're going to see him lose his mind.
Yeah, I mean, I don't blame him.
Yeah.
Half it, for I was halfway through my dinner.
Why does
And
this
up
guy
I
look
got
familiar?
to open it, and there they both were, large as life. And the taller fella, though to
Never
be
seen him
fair,
before.
there was no more than an inch in it.
Jesus wept.
The slightly taller fella, he says to me, says he, do you know who we are?
How's a buddy supposed to enjoy his dinner?
And I says to him, says I, well, I can't be sure now, but maybe if you took off the balaclavas. And then he says to me, the slightly taller fella does, he says, step aside, we are armed.
Class.
And that's when the smaller fella, although as I say, we're talking an inch, an inch and a half at most, he has the bright idea of tying me to the radiator, you see. And I remember saying to myself, says I, Colin, it's a good job you have the economy set.
Do you know what I hate?
Huh.
When old people talk like this, and they tell you like it's just monotone, and it can be a traumatic story, and it's just so monotone that you stop paying attention.
It takes all the drama out of it.
Yeah, they can be like, and then I shot him in the face, and you're like not paying attention anymore, and they're like, didn't you hear him? I shot him in the face, and you're like, yeah, I shot him in the face, and you're like, what? Hold on, you shot who in the face? But because it's so monotone, you're just like not even paying attention.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Like, I need emotion in my stories.
I think you need less emotion in your story.
Why?
Because you get, whenever there's emotion in stories, you get really worked up.
Oh, I do. I'm bad.
You get so worked up.
I literally, I mean, I see a commercial about, like, the dog shelter, and I cry.
Oh, and you're crying for weeks. Weeks.
I saw one commercial, and it was literally 15 seconds, and it was, like, a little girl playing on jungle gym things.
Yeah.
And the mom and she kept falling off, and she was like, keep trying, honey. Maybe, you'll get better one day. And then the next scene, she was in the Olympics. That was it, and I bawled. I was like, she got better! I was so emotional.
You have such a kind heart. You know that? You really do. Oh, man.
Timer, or you'd be roasted here.
Did you go for the Economy 7 in the end, Colin? I thought you says the hot water settings were a minefield.
For the love of God, Sarah, no diversions.
Aye, come on, let's pack it up. The tied it to the heater.
They did indeed. And there I am, shackled to the thermostatic valve with my new shoelaces, when one of them, the smaller fella, or hang on, maybe it was the...
Doesn't matter, Con.
Well, it was one of the two. He's looking for the keys to the van. Oh, ranting and raving and getting himself all worked up, threatening to set fire to me good chaise long and all sorts. By Jesus, they were absolutely desperate to borrow their own van.
Colin, they didn't borrow your van. They stole your van, used it to move arms across the border, and then they blew it up.
Aye, nightmare altogether.
Or diabolique,
As they say in France.
or you're still not going to Paris, as they say in Derry. Oh, well,
No.
I'm delighted for you, Colin.
What?
Well, I just mean that, well, before he had nothing really going for him, but now, well, now he is somebody. Now he's the fella that got tied to his own radiator.
Thanks, Sarah.
We should ring UTV. Get them to do an interview. When Shauna Sharkey was interviewed, do you mind the time when her brother got hijacked? Well, Fanula gave her free chips for a month.
You're joking.
Honest to God.
Oh no. You will never guess what she's done this time, Erin.
Did she nick the notice board from the chip shop, Claire?
You're unbelievable.
Vanilla was out the back cashing up. I sneaked in, yanked it off the wall, and away I went. I was like a thief in the night.
Why'd they do that? So other people can't get the job?
You were like a thief in the night. You
I guess so.
were a thief in the night, and you stole from Vanilla of all people. Vanilla, I once saw her punch a Rottweiler Michelle. If she
I like this girl.
Oh my god. Yo, she doesn't fuck around. She punches Rottweilers,
She punches
pit bulls, and
Rottweiler.
everything.
I think I'd be a little scared of that.
I would too. Scoot this over. There we go. Oh man.
a thief in the night. You actually were a thief in the night, and you stole from Vanilla of all people. Vanilla, I once saw her punch a Rottweiler Michelle. If she finds out about this, she'll kill you.
Kill us? You're an accessory after the fact now, my friend.
God. Can I ask why he stole the notice board?
So we get first dibs on all the jobs.
Wouldn't it have been easier to just remove the notices? They're only blue tacked on.
Fuck off, dickweed.
Christ, what possessed you, Michelle?
Yeah, the more I talk about it and the more I sober up, the less sure I am, really.
You are drunk.
Brilliant. Look, we're not like Jenny Joyce. Nobody's just gonna hand us things. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't have things. Come on, Claire.
A good speech.
I know how much you've dreamed of seeing the art dip, whatever the fuck it's called. I know how much you want to practice the shit out of the past participle. Orla! You really buzz off those Rhino Cleo ads. And you here. Well, you're just riding Charlene Kavanagh.
I'm not riding her. I just think it might be time I moved on friendship-wise.
You are where you're talking to your current friends.
We can't give up on Paris. Let's do this, girls. Let's just make it happen.
God, I've never seen you so fired up.
I will book a French lad, Erin. I will book a French lad, so help me God.
So, firstly, we have the tutoring, and out of everyone, I thought you might be best suited to that, Claire, because
I'm the brightest.
well, in that conventional sort of way, I suppose. There's also some babysitting. The child will be in bed, so you should just about be able to manage that, Michelle.
Oh, thanks. You should just about be able to manage this.
Always likely. There's also some gardening, mowing a lawn, etc. This will require a bit of muscle, so you should take that one, Orla.
No, I should do that one. It's a man's job, Erin. I'm a man.
That's debatable.
Well, I'm more of a man than Orla.
I do not accept that.
Come on, Erin.
Fine. So that leaves dog walking and washing a car.
Is it a Renault Clio?
No.
I'll take the dogs.
Leave it, we fuckers!
Oh no.
How did you find out?
Doesn't matter how. She found out, Michelle, that's not what's important. What's important is the fact that we are all deeply...
Her mother rang me.
You told your ma.
Okay, I cracked. I couldn't handle it, and I cracked.
For fuck's sake, Claire.
Enough.
She didn't want to be the next Rottweiler.
Yeah, I guess so.
Where do we go from here?
Right, look. You're family. Well, you're good people. Well, you're decent people. But I have to set an example.
No. Dear God, no. You're not talking about a ban.
Let's call it a suspension. I'm sorry, Mary.
Och, Vanilla, what about you? I thought I could smell vinegar. I'm just on my way to meet our column here. I'm a nervous wreck. We're doing this interview, you see, for UTV. I'm going to be on UTV, Vanilla.
Save your breath, Sarah. There'll be no free chips. There'll be no chips, full stop.
Excuse me?
What do you expect me to do on a Friday, Vanilla? Cook? You expect me to cook?
You could order a pizza.
Pizza is not as nice.
No, you are right, Orla. Pizza's not as nice. Maybe you should have all thought about that. Is there nothing we can do?
They're gonna work for the
Not
for
only
her.
are we not going to Paris,
Yep.
we're spending our Sunday scrubbing Fennell's fucking fish hole for free.
Aye, and she'll be back from yoga soon, so get a shift on.
It's slave labouring.
It's worse than slave labour. We're not even getting paid.
Look, Mommy had to cut some sort of deal.
Would living without fried food really be so bad?
Yes.
She wouldn't actually have bandaged. She was bluffing.
She's not bluffing, Michelle. She doesn't she ban the McGuigan twins.
Seriously?
Sure, that's why they lost all the weight.
Right, girls. No dicking about.
Oh my god.
You're like coming out of a 15-year-old girl's mouth. No dicking about.
What did you buy with the first paycheck you ever got paid?
I think some new shoes. Yeah,
Really?
new shoes, yeah.
I went right to the bank, cashed it, and then I bought a chocolate cake.
A chocolate cake?
Yeah, my very own whole chocolate cake.
Wow.
It's still sticky.
What'd you do?
Why is it still sticky?
Is it worse than when we
Oh
started?
my god.
I think it might be, yeah.
Right. Oh, I see. Yeah, this isn't Winderly. This is mayonnaise.
Great work, folks. Absolutely brilliant. Well done, everyone. It's been a productive morning. Vanilla will be absolutely thrilled.
Is she partying upstairs?
Oh, it's her. Drunk? Yeah.
Alright.
Boo!
Where'd you get all this?
Vanilla's cupboard. I think she might have a bit of a problem.
I like how she fucking booed her when she turned the thing off. It's just them. Boo.
What's the one girl's name? Neil's girlfriend?
I can't remember.
She acts just like
I
her.
haven't gotten names down yet.
You think Vanilla might have a bit of a problem? Put it away and get back downstairs now.
Sit yourselves down, have a wee drink.
No, Michelle, it's wrong.
So are those ski pants, Claire, but that didn't stop you pulling them over your hole this morning. Wait for it.
Oh no.
Sure, bore bags. Slaunch a motherfucker.
I'm gonna burn the place down.
Wow.
On a scale of 1 to 10, how dead do you think we are?
Oh my god, I would punch her.
One of the two. Anyway, he says to me,
Is this the truth, Mommy?
Erin, if you expect me to believe that Michelle tripped while carrying a scented candle, you must think I come up the foil in a bubble. It's my bed, it's my bed. What are we gonna do? Oh, for God's sake, Mary, would you look? You're missing my big moment.
Two gunmen of roughly the same height kicked his door down and tied him to the radiator with his own shoelaces. He barely had those shoelaces a week, John. They threatened him with physical violence. They threatened to burn his house down before manhandling St.
Yep. You know what they're doing?
Why would
No.
you come and break and it?
So the guy's story about how people broke in and they threatened to burn the house down and tied him to the radiator with their shoelaces.
Yeah.
The mom got that idea so that to do it to the girls.
Oh, okay.
So that they don't get in trouble. So they're gonna be like, oh, someone broke in and tied the girls to the radiator.
Chippy.
Ah! That really hurt.
You're such a pussy.
What were they looking for?
Chips, obviously.
They were looking for the keys to the van. Keep up, Erin.
Do you think we should knock them about a bit?
No, nothing drastic. Just a few slaps.
I said no, Sarah.
Not even the week.
I think they need
That
it.
was mental.
I think these girls
that
need
was
it.
mental. Dude, that looks. She looked like such a psycho when she said it.
She's like always wanted to hit them
Do you
secretly.
think we should knock them about a bit? No, nothing drastic. Just a few slaps. I said no, Sarah.
I'm sure Sean Connery said the same thing at
Just a
one
few
point.
slaps.
Just a couple of slaps.
What? Not even the weekend? Huh?
I'm not gay.
Okay, let's do it. Ready?
I hate to be a health and safety stickler, but surely you're not actually planning on leaving us like this, are you?
la mer.
Back door. What the fuck's going on here exactly?
Okay. All right. Well, what happened was Michelle was carrying the Santa candle.
It's just not as nice.
Yep, they're never gonna be able to go to that fish and chip place ever again.
Nope. No more fish and chips for you.
No more.
No. I kind of like the show, man.
I do too.
It's different.
I don't know their names.
I don't either.
I don't know their names.
Let's see if we can get this down now so we don't make a
Yeah.
ass of ourselves in the next reaction here.
I'm just gonna call them Neil Girl.
Derry Girls cast. Okay, Orla is the girl that's like Neil. Orla.
Yeah, Orla.
And then Erin is the main girl with the funny faces.
Okay.
Claire is the short one.
Claire's the only one
who's
I remember.
Scared of Rottweilers.
And then Michelle.
And people who punch them. And then, yeah, and Michelle is the crazy drunk.
Is Claire? I think Claire's in Bridgerton.
Bridgerton? Really?
Yeah, I think she might be.
I don't know. I
might
don't
be.
watch that shit.
I think she is. And then
I don't
Michelle,
know.
James.
I remember you tried to get me to watch that, and those two people were fucking to an orchestral version of a Taylor Swift song.
Yeah, it's great.
I was like, what is this?
Everyone should watch it. Cinderella.
It's definitely not a show for guys, man.
Before I started watching it, our manager was like, Hallie, you need to watch this new show. And I was like, what is it? And she was explaining it to me. She's like, oh, it's Bridgerton. It's these girls dressed up in fancy dresses and they like have to meet a boy or whatever. And I was like, I don't know. It doesn't sound like my type of show. And then she goes, it's Cinderella porn.
Cinderella
That's what
porn.
she called it.
Cinderella porn. Spare me.
It's good though. It is good.
Spare me. But no, I like this show. This is not a show I would normally watch either.
No?
I don't think so. It's a hard sell for me, like 15, 16-year-old girls.
Yeah.
Getting into trouble at school.
I think
or just in town in general.
I think it's fun to watch after watching like
the part that sold it for me was when I looked into it and it was set in the 90s and takes place with the backdrop of the Troubles, which is, you know.
Yeah, no, that's an interesting
that's
spin.
that's a very interesting and I would say bold place to put a comedy.
Yeah.
You know? Because at least so far, with 2 episodes, nothing like really dramatic or scary happens, except for like, you know, when that one armed guy came on the bus full of kids. But that was more left up to like just like a remind you like, hey, this is taking place during that time. It wasn't like they made it a 2 or 3 minute scene. It was just like 5 seconds.
Yeah.
You know, if it was a dramatic thing, it would have been like 2 or 3 minutes. So I think that part is very interesting to put a comedy about a bunch of teenage girls.
Yeah.
You know? So that's why I was like, all right. Plus, I don't think I have reacted to a show that takes place in Northern Ireland yet. So
no, it's
we've done Ireland
I like their
with Father
accents.
Ted.
Yeah.
Even though that is more of a British show in a way. I mean, I don't know.
I like their accents. It's very pleasing to listen to.
Yeah.
It's making me miss Anya.
Does it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's cute.
I want to call her now.
Yeah.
I wonder if she's watched this show.
Oh, I guarantee she has.
Yeah.
I guarantee she
gonna
has. Dude, I read that like over half of Ireland has watched.
What time is it in Ireland right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Well, it's 10:45 here, so I would imagine it is 3:45.
She's not awake.
Yeah,
I'll text her
3:45 in the morning.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's not awake.
I don't know why I'm awake.
Yeah. But yeah, Orla, Erin, Claire, and Michelle, and
That's
then
an
James.
interesting name.
James is the Englishman. Judging from his last name, though, it looks like the actor is Welsh.
Orla. I
Because
kind of like
it's
that.
one of those names that's got too many L's in it. Llewellyn.
Yeah.
I think they say that the double L a different way in Wales, though. Somebody
There's
from
4
Wales,
Ls.
help me out, please.
Imagine your last name. It has 4 L's.
You should see the road signs. There's even more. I'm sorry. I feel
How
like
are L's
I feel like I'm taking the piss out of the Welsh. The Welsh are the fucking coolest people that are subscribed to my channel.
Do you pronounce L's differently?
I don't know. I
or is
can't
it just
remember.
a lot of blah 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 blah?
No. The double L in particular
is
said a different kind of way. I just don't remember how. I would need someone from Wales to actually help me out with that one. Who do I know that's a subscriber that would help me out? Mark Jones. Mark Jones, if you're watching this, what is the double L? We need to.
I want to look up like a
we need to clarify
Duolingo
that.
of like Welsh.
Yeah, and they still a good number of them still speak it over there.
That's
whole
cool.
nother language, yeah.
Yeah. They should keep.
Didn't there used to be like an Irish language and a
was.
and a Scottish language too?
Yeah.
And then they kind of faded out. I don't know.
Well, like even the English language.
There's so much
didn't sound like how it sounds now.
Right. Oh my god! I read a transcript of somebody recording what Henry VIII said one time.
Yeah.
No, but like the sentences.
Yeah.
That he would say, and it was like, it sounded like Yoda on crack.
I remember.
It's hard to describe because I would have to have it in front of me, but it was like Dolthreth and nigh here, like.
In college, I took an American history class, and they read like journal entries from like people in the like war, but back in like.
Which war?
Really old times.
Which war?
I don't know, but it was like people.
There's been a lot of wars.
I didn't pay attention, but like old, like 16th century old.
So like 1500s.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm not a history person, but you would read this whole letter, and you're like, "What the hell is that about?"
Yeah. I know exactly
what
you mean, yeah.
And I had a history teacher in a college, and he like read the whole note, and he's like, "So what is Jefferson trying to say?" And all these kids had like long answers. He's like, "Oh, it's to his wife. He's in love. Da 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 da." And he goes, "No, this is to his mistress. He's trying to get some next." And it was really funny.
Was this Thomas Jefferson?
I don't know. I don't remember. It was one of the Jeffersons.
This would have been the 1700s.
I did not pay attention in that class, as you can tell. I was like, it was either 15, 16, 17, 1892.
You're like, all I know is it was Jefferson.
It was old. It was an old Jefferson.
Yeah. Well, this is a interesting and fun show so far.
This show's going good. I like it.
Yeah, me too. So, hopefully
it's
you
fun
guys...
having a bunch of girlies, too.
Yeah, definitely. And they're funny.
Yeah, they are funny.
I think the one girl, Erin, like her faces are just
oh my god, they're
otherworldly.
So funny. They're so funny.
Yeah, man. Anyway, all right, let's get out of here.
All right, guys.
Hope you enjoyed the reaction. We'll see you again next time.
Bye.
Peace.